I realized I wasn't on yesterday. I was in the day before. I'm kind of sorry about that, but I was just tired. So I want to wish you a very um, prosperous new year. And this is Recovery with Addict, Pastor Kent. And we're looking at the 3rd of January. We eventually refine our beliefs and understand the point where we see what the greatest need of our knowledge of God's will for our life is and the strength to carry it out. When we first arrived at Narcotics Anonymous, we had all kinds of ideas of what we needed. Some of us set our sights on ambition and personal perceptions. We thought recovery equaled outgoing successes. But recovery does not equal success. Today, we believe that our greatest need is spiritual guidance and strength. The great damage done to us in our addiction was the damage done to our spirituality. Our primary motive was denied by our disease to get to use and to find ways and means to get more. Enslaved by the overwhelming need for drugs, and lives lacked propulsion and connection. We were spiritually bankrupt. Sooner or later, we realized that our greatest need in recovery for knowledge of God's will for us and the strength to carry that out. There we find the definition and sense of purpose our affection and addiction had hidden from us. In our God's will, we'll find freedom from self-will, no longer driven by our own needs. We are free to live with others on equal footing. There is nothing wrong with outward success, but without the spiritual connection offered by Narcotics Anonymous program, our greatest need in recovery goes unmet, regardless of how successful we may be. Just for today, I will seek the fulfillment of my greatest need, a virtual guidance, connection with the God of my understanding. I too, when it came to Narcotics Anonymous, was messed up, screwed up to no end. I had no idea, what life was about, or what it entailed, So I was lost for many years and had no way to find it. The way I found it was through the Serenity prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardships as the pathway to peace, taking as Christ did the sinful world, not as I would have it. Trusting that He will make all things right if I surrender to His will. that I may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with Him forever in the next. You know, our Messiah gives us, our God gives us that way that we can find that hope, that peace, that tranquil feeling of life on life's terms, and help us to see where and how we are going in life, and always gives us that peace of mind to life on life's terms. It doesn't make it easy. It's always hardest when we're in a situation and we don't quite know what to do. But when we are in that situation, life does get harder, but it can and doesn't have to be that way. It's what we make of it, and how we deal with it is life on life's terms. I found a power that is greater than myself, and helps me to be able to stay out of that situation, and allows me to help others and show them a new way of life. So if you're like me and you need a new way to go, there's always a way to go, and I can help you find that. Just contact me on Facebook. I will help you do that. May God bless and keep you in all you do.